Hi, I'm Olga and welcome to my channel, A Russian About Russia. Why did I decide to start this channel? You know, I have seen a lot of videos in the internet about Russia. But on the one hand, there are lots of videos about Russia, but they are all in Russian. They were made by Russian people. And so those people who live in other countries and speak English, for example, they cannot watch them because they don't understand the language. On the other hand, there are lots of videos in the internet in English, but they are made by people who don't live in Russia. They live in other countries. They visit Russia, they find some things that are interesting, they find something shocking even, and they make videos about it. But, you know, there is such a thing that it doesn't matter how long you have lived in Russia. It can be a few days, a few months, even a few years. But you will never think like Russian people think. You will never have this so-called Russian mentality. You will never visit some places even. So I'm going to be the first person who lives in Russia, is a Russian person. I was born in Russia and I have lived in Russia all my life, and this is 55 years. And so I'm the first person who speaks Russian and speaks English. So I'm a Russian who speaks English. English is not my native tongue. I speak Russian most of the time, but I know English. Well, I speak English. I don't think I make many mistakes in English, or do I? Maybe I do. I don't know. But I hope I don't. I hope that what I say is quite understandable and you understand what I mean. I hope so. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about different things. So I'm going to enlighten different aspects of life in Russia. I'm going to talk about what we eat for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, how we like to spend time, so what we do at the weekends, for example, how we like to spend our money, so what we buy, what presents we like to give, what presents we like to receive, what values we have. That is interesting. What gestures we use, and that is very interesting too, because we have a bit different gestures, and some of our gestures are very, very specific, so we use gestures that other people don't use. We have a lot of what is the word? Things we believe in. Don't remember. Okay. Superstitions. That's the word. So I'm going to tell you about different superstitions we have. Of course, people are different. People in Russia are different, like in any other country. There are rich people, there are poor people, there are religious people, there are people who don't believe in God, so we're all different. But I am a typical Russian person, so I'm going to tell you about my life. I'm not going to tell you about life that, well, our pop stars have or people in the government have, because I don't have access to their lives. But I'm going to tell you about life of ordinary people, just very, very normal people. I'm a normal Russian. Am I? Am I not? Or am I? I don't know. Of course, I think it's going to be interesting. Maybe you will help me and write about the subjects that you would like me to make a video about. So welcome to my new channel.